Yeah, man. Had to put them boys away in fantasy, man. Hey, man. 12 wins last week, man. I mean, I'm back. Shout out to the Miami Dolphins defense. They got me through the playoffs, man. That game against the New Orleans Saints, man, got me the upset W. All the naysayers, where are you at, man? All right, y'all was making my channel boom. I was appreciating the hate because I know it was just misguided love. And then Rashad Penny, B. Rashad Penny, B. I'm not getting the DMs questioning my record anymore. Where you at? Hi, my name is Coach O. I would like to take this time out of my day to say thank you to all of the commissioners in all of the fantasy leagues worldwide, but particularly the 3 leagues that I participated in. Coach Johnson, you did a wonderful job, man. And also Trail, man, the big homie, man. One of the best commissioners I've ever met, man. I'm super grateful for you allowing me to bless your league. To the winners of said leagues, man, major shout out. Great stuff. To the runner-ups, great effort. You deserved it, man. Everybody can't be a champion like me, and I get that. Last but not least, to all of the losers, I will see you next season. Yeah, man, I only won one, but I got my money back in another one, so all profit over here, man. So they can say what they want, man.
That's why you play.
That's why we play, B. All profit, B. Week 18. And we have made it to the end of the regular season. Superstar selections, we in the building. I'm back. Game number 1 on the slate. Coming on Saturday, not Sunday. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos. Now, Kansas City has already clinched a spot in the playoffs, and they've been putting together quality W's, peaking before they reach the postseason. On the other side of the matchup, Denver placed Teddy Bridgewater on IR. His season's over, and so was Denver's. Game number 2 on the slate. We got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And for me, this smells like an upset. Now, the first time Dallas and Philly played, Dallas blew the doors off them, but this is a different Philly team. Jalen Hurts has been peaking. He's been more consistent. They have the #1 rushing attack in the NFL, and Dallas just got upset by Arizona last week. So, I know Dallas fans, you hate me, but put your chips on Philly to get the W. Game number 3 on the slate, and we finally reached Sunday Fun Day. We got the Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. Now, Justin Fields is officially done for the year, which means that Chicago will be rolling out Andy Dalton or Nick Foles. On the other side of the matchup, Kirk Cousins missed last week. However, he's back this week. I think the Vikings roll out the starters. Zimmer wants to get the W, and in the end, they will. Take the Vikings. Game number 4 on the slate, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns. Now, this game is interesting to me because Cincy has been on record saying that they won't play the bulk of their starters. However, I think the way that Cincinnati is playing, think the way that their roster is built, think the way that they're competing, and with the Cleveland Browns struggling recently, something is telling me they will still pull off a W. So, they may say it's an upset because Cleveland is the favorite, but put your chips on the Bengals. Game number 5 on the slate. We got the Green Bay Packers versus the Detroit Lions. Now, if you've been watching and paying attention this season, you know that I was high on the way that the Detroit Lions compete. On the other side of the matchup, we have a potential Super Bowl winner in the Green Bay Packers. Now, they won't be rolling out the bulk of their starters, but even this game, I think the backups have enough talent, have enough competitive edge to them to get the W. Peep the score. Game number 6 on the slate. And this is one of the largest point spreads of the week. We got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Indy is favored by 15 points. That screams trap to me. I don't know about the point spread, but we can save some time. Indy's going to get the W. Game number 7 on the slate. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. And because of these two teams, I think this will be one of the most competitive games to watch and tune into on Sunday. This will be Big Ben's final hurrah. And if you watched him last week, that boy had fun in his last game at Heinz Field. On the other side of the matchup, Baltimore is supposed to be getting Lamar Jackson back. So if the ankle is healthy, then expect plays to be made. I gotta make a decision. In the end, give me Lamar to do Lamar-like things. Game number 8 on the slate, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans. Now, last time these two teams played, Houston put that thrax on these boys. But this week, different situation. Take the Titans to get the W. Game number 9 on the slate. And this game has been voted by my peers as the most unwatchable game this Sunday. We have the Washington football team versus the New York G-Men. And I'll be honest, I haven't done that much research on it, but I will say the Giants have been struggling at QB and struggling overall, so give me the Washington football team to end the season with a W. Game number 10 on the slate. We got the Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I've been reading and researching and trying to figure out if Tampa will be resting their starters, and I haven't really found any evidence that suggests that. It seems, based on the stories I read, that Tom Brady will attempt to get 123 yards and beat the single-season passing record for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which Jameis Winston just set 2 seasons ago. So, that's the case. Touchdown Tommy versus Carolina. Take the Bucs. Game number 11 on the slate. We got the New England Patriots versus the Miami Dolphins. Now, Bill Belichick is getting ready for the playoffs. This game is sneaky, but after that beatdown last week by the Tennessee Titans, I think it's safe to say that the Miami Dolphins are done. So take Mac Jones and the Patriots. Game number 12 on the slate. We got the NOLA Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. Now, to all the Falcons fans watching, I just wanted to let you know that the Falcons season is officially over. It's done. Hang it up. On the other side of the matchup, the Saints have an opportunity to go to the playoffs. With a win and a 49ers loss, through all of the trials, tribulation, and turmoil, Sean Payton still has a chance. So with that being said, we gotta put our chips on the Saints to get this W. Game number 13 on the slate. We got the San Francisco 49ers versus the LA Rams. Now, this game has playoff implications all over it. Not only will the Niners be cheering on their faithful, but they'll also be cheering on the Falcons because with the Saints' loss, they stamped their ticket to the postseason. On the other side of the matchup, the LA Rams, if they get a W, they lock up the NFC West. So I feel like they're going to go all in. Count on Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, and Aaron Donald to bring home the ship. Game number 14 on the slate. We got the New York Jets versus the Buffalo Bills. And this game is absolutely disrespectful. I mean, the Buffalo Bills have a 16-point NFL point spread. It's ridiculous. So we're going money line, and we're putting our chips on the Bills to ultimately get it done. Game number 15 on the slate. And some people may say the take is a little disrespectful. After Arizona knocked off the Dallas Cowboys last week, on the other side of the country, Rashad Penny was going crazy. And Arizona has struggled to stop the run all year. I think that the Seattle Seahawks play spoiler in the year with the W and has a big time day on offense in this matchup. Give me Pete Carroll for the W. Game number 16 on the slate. And last but not least, one of the greatest matchups of the weekend because win and end. We got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the LA Chargers. And I want to go on the record and say that I feel like the Chargers are not only the better team, but definitely have the better coaching staff. Justin Herbert is going to be looking to make noise and push his team on into the postseason, but not so fast. I don't know. The Las Vegas Raiders have done a good job of playing spoiler to good teams this season. They knocked off the Colts, and then a couple weeks earlier, they went down and knocked off the Dallas Cowboys. With those two games entrenched in the back of my mind, I got to put my money on DC to get the upset and stamp his ticket to the postseason. This is the Superstar Selections. Yo, man, see y'all next season, man. I'm done with this, man.